actually.
vaguely remember you telling me, like, dude, I just had a breakdown.
What? Yeah.
And I vaguely remember that. I don't remember which show it was at. I do remember sending. Do you have any friends that you'll hook up with stuff, and you'll get them into shows, you'll get them into games, and they'll say to you, dude, don't get me wrong, I appreciate everything you do for me, I really do. But if you could ever get me to meet. And then fill in the blank.
Yeah,
favorite comic, favorite whoever.
Yeah, sure.
If you could ever get me to meet, I will love you for the rest of your life. And for a buddy of mine, it was Kiss. Okay. He'd been telling me for years, like, I want to meet Kiss. And I started to develop a relationship with that band.
You know those guys like pretty well.
From making fun of them on the Howard Stern show, I started to develop a friendship with them.
You do an unbelievable Gene Simmons.
So I made a phone call and I said, is it okay to put a name on the list for a show you got coming up in Hartford? Yeah, what's the name? And I gave him the name. And then I said, hey, man, you're all set. I don't know what's going to happen, but you're in for free. I don't know that you're going to meet anyone, but your name's on the list. He calls me the next day with this horrifying story. I go, hey, what happened? He goes, man, I had these passes. They were after-show passes, right? And I guess you get to meet the band after the show. But a friend of mine who's working at the venue, he came back and gave me a heads up. He was like, hey, just so you know, band's not coming back. They're all leaving. So I snuck out of there, and I was like, what?
No.
He goes, I manage my way out of there, and I find my way
my way out.
I find my way in the hallway where the dressing room, and I'm listening to this.
They're bragging to you to tell you something, and all you're just going was like, oh my God.
Dude,
oh my God.
You're like, I hooked you up with it. My name is on your pass. Yeah, I walked down, and I saw Gene Simmons standing in the hallway, so I walked up to him. And this is a moment, apparently this guy's been waiting for 30 years. His first album he ever purchased is a Kiss album. And he walks up, Gene, I'm friends with Craig Gass. Can you sign? And Gene is nice. Sure. Grabs his marker, grabs his album. The ink won't come out of the Sharpie, and he goes, it doesn't work. I'm sorry.
Such a great Gene.
And just walks away. And my buddy's like, what the fuck? Like, this, he's been, in his mind, I've waited 30 years for this.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Just one shot and done?
And Gene's walking away, and my buddy's going, what the? He's fucking with the Sharpie. He's shaking it. He's trying to get the ink to come out. He pulls out a lighter, lights the end of the Sharpie, which apparently draws the ink, and then he gets the ink to run. Now, Gene is 50 feet away. He's about to get in the van. He goes, Gene! He chases him. And he chases him and goes, Gene, sorry, man. I got the ink to work. And he said Gene stared at him, grabbed his Sharpie, grabbed his album, circled his face on the album, and then handed it back and said, now let's not say anything else that's going to embarrass us, okay? And he got in his car. And the guy's telling me the story. I'm cringing. And he actually, after getting the shaft from Gene Simmons, said, yeah, that Gene's a tough sell. And I was like, he gave you the brown helmet in front of your friends.
Oh, my God.
And they don't think it's weird at all. It's like, I can finagle my way.
I've been the friend.
That's fucked up?
Yeah.
Like if Pearl Jam did a cruise, okay? Because here's the thing. Now listen, when we were getting off the boat, the Kiss cruise...
You had to make it speak to him.
The Kiss cruise
Good
was
call,
starting.
Mike.
Yeah, of course. Because the Kiss cruise was starting. So they literally were like spraying down the fucking buffet sweat off the beds, and then they were bringing in Kiss. And it was the same person, literally the same shape, Middle America person.
Yeah.
With now Gene Simmons paint and a Kiss Army T-shirt.
Did you see you saw him lining up?
While Team Sal was walking out, Team Ace was walking in.
No shit.
Yeah, swear to God. It was crazy.
You saw people painted up to get on?
Yeah, they were all, because at the dock in New Orleans, they kind of you have to get there a couple of, so I think it was Warped. No, not Warped. What's one of those that you have done, I think, maybe?
Mayhem?
Is that on a boat?
Wait, a cruise ship? I mean.
Yeah.
Monsters of Rock, maybe?
Something like that. I can't remember. We were just getting on after them. So, the Kiss cruise...
Oh,
yeah, Kiss World at Sea.
Kiss World at Sea.
It's that company Six Man. They put all these things together.
From New Orleans to Cozumel and Costa Mesa. So same trip you did.
But we didn't get to go to Cozumel.
By the way, the fucking... after Kiss, it starts to swing down a little bit there, huh?
Yeah. I mean, look at
Kiss. Extreme, you're like, all right, more than words. I'll maybe finger a chick to that on the boat.
Yeah.
Steel Panther, oh, they're good and talented and funny.
And then
Derek St. Holmes.
Yeah. Oh, Led Zepp again.
Led Zepp again. Hard Days. Oh, Sophie Simmons is coming, though.
Wow, Gene.
The Dives, Jake J and the Killjoys, and Key.
Yeah, that's...
wait, there's some panelists. Wait, let's go look at the lineup. Push the actual...
Featuring...
Go up, Christine. Yeah. Let's look at the current lineup. All right, Kiss. Got it. Extreme, Steel Panther, Derek St. Holmes, The Biters. Wow, it really keep going down. Man.
Yeah, this is like
you are
the
really
worst
there
boat.
to see Kiss, huh?
Yeah. Or talk to both Bruce and Bob Kulick. I can't see.
See, I told you, this is what I'm afraid of. Now you're trapped on a fucking boat with all these people.
Well,
Michael James Jackson, no comic, no comedian on this one, huh?
Maybe Voss is still on the boat. I had a great conversation with a rock
And
photographer.
Peter Criss's wife. It's hilarious.
Which is funny because Peter Criss isn't even on the boat. It's only the two. It's Stanley and Simmons.
You sure?
And I think Ace and Peter Criss. I think, according to the photographer.
No, wait, go up. I mean, look.
Can we?
Oh, you know what? You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
That's not Ace, and that is not. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
But his wife is. I wonder if they're doing that Axel to Adler, like fucking his wife now, like they did Steven Adler's.
Oh yeah, don't worry. We bring on Pete's wife, and everyone has a shot.
That's what they auction off for charity. Is just his
that is
wife.
fucking awkward as shit, huh?
I was talking to one of the photographers that works for Six Man, and he said that, dude, Gene Simmons is merch man. Like he merches out everything.
Did you not know that?
Well, I didn't know that. Like for $20,000 or whatever, you can like buy a signed bass and he'll deliver it to your house. Did you know that? Did you know that you
I
can
didn't know
sign
that.
up to write a song with him?
Can we look up on what? Really?
Yeah, he has a songwriting course that he writes a song with you.
Let's look up. So we can find like what you can buy from Gene Simmons, and we'll take our first break, and we'll come back. Christine, do you have the? We found the stuff you can get from Gene Simmons.
Oh, dude.
I'm surprised he's not more embarrassed by this. I also just realized that Gene Simmons, as the Demon, has show enough hair because we are sitting here in studio, but I realize that. He really does, though. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Gene Simmons and Eugene Levy and that guy who they killed in the ice truck in Goodfellas all have the same fucking hair. What is that? Is it spray-on hair? It's like it's made out of fucking shoelace or rice noodles.
Yeah, it really does kind of like, it's got like that like old person putting green kind of like green rug material.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's got like indoor-outdoor rug.
That's exactly what it is.
Like it should be green.
It's putting green head. Yeah, it's terrible.
You know what it is? They have crazy, crazy thin hair. He's got old man hair because he's very old.
I bet they spray it.
He's got old, and that's what they do. They spray the shit of it so just to give it fullness. But when you're taking this thing that would already be thin and flat and trying to get it to make like you have a lot of hair, you're stretching it very thin.
Those poor hairs.
So it's like see-through up to his ears.
Yeah, it's really terrible. It's awful.
Oh my god! But it's him, Eugene Levy.
Oh, look at that! What a weird. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, and there's the other one.
Paul Stanley is at least like has nice hair.
I kind of want to know why the other two are gone. I wonder if it was like a falling out, or
because
they just weren't
they're 90
invited.
and they're like, we have enough money.
He's like, I don't want to dress like a cat anymore. I'm 83.
Yeah.
Dude, so the guy that I was talking to on the boat, he told me that like they use pics as currency on the boat. So like they have Ace, Peter, Gene, and whoever, Ron, the other one, they have their picks.
Ace, Peter, Gene, fucking Paul.
Paul. Oh, Paul, yeah, sorry. I forgot Ringo.
Ron. The singer?
Danny Kiss. So anyway, everybody has these picks, so when the fans see the workers, they like just walk up to them like zombies, like, we need more picks, we need more. So like you could trade picks for things you want, like on the boat. So it's kind of this weird, like, you're a kid and you're a Chuck E. Cheese, you get a certain amount.
You have to buy them.
And like you're welcomed on the cruise. Maybe it's like comes with it kind of thing package.
Okay.
Like with the Joker's thing, you got sunglasses and a beach ball. Maybe they get Kiss picks, but you only get a certain amount, and then you have to kind of like, it's like getting chips, and like you have to maintain your amount and like kind of get others.
You're giving a heavy responsibility to a bunch of people you're about to feed nonstop alcohol.
Just like sucking dicks for
hang
picks.
on, just know you have 52 picks, so you have 52. When you come home with less, is how much you spend on your picks.
That's it.
And you're trying to pull out of bathing suit pockets. Nonetheless, you're trying to fish out
a wavy boat,
a handful of picks.
It's terrible.
Just mixed in with fucking Percocets and fucking whatever.
Percocets and Cheeto cheese.
Yeah, fucking the loose tobacco that fell out of your cigarette pack.
Oh man, dude, yeah, people were like you drop a pick off the side. People are just diving off. So basically, they said these people are just they said they do an acoustic Kiss set which, can you imagine anything worse in the world than an acoustic Kiss set? Beth, okay. That's the one song I like from
Get
Kiss.
up.
That's it.
Get down.
He plays an
Gonna
upright.
lose your mind.
He plays
Detroit. Rock City.
Rock City.
Get up. Get down.
Dude, if I would
nailing it?
Oh yeah, basically, can you imagine an acoustic set on the Kiss book? They do Kissioke, which is obviously karaoke Kiss. And then Simmons basically apparently sells everything he owns. And you could just sign
How
like
fucking awful would it be? Go sing. I was like, oh man, you tired of watching Kiss sing it? You want to go downstairs and watch fucking Earl from fucking Puxatawney, Pennsylvania?
let's watch Chattanooga Rodney sing Love Gone. Oh my god.
Oh, Millville Chris?
How about Danielle from Setauket? Lou, I guess you could buy Gene Simmons. You can, like, for $50,000.
Well, this is his vault. This is the things you could buy, so.
Gene Simmons here. Hey, when I was a kid, I loved the Beatles, but meeting them, it just seemed impossible. You just didn't have that kind of access to your musical heroes.
What asshole infomercial, like, oh man, you know, nothing brings me back to prom more than Seals and Crofts' Summer Breeze. Wouldn't you say, Jay?
Dude, Gene Simmons' face looks like a racist drawing of a Jewish person.
Like,
I mean, he knows that bottom lip, he goes, I don't know. What do you want from me? I show up, I spit fire, I put on the makeup, I get up there with my big monster boots. What more do you want from me? I just want a bagel, a schmear. I want to be left alone in my chair.
I have slice of pastrami tongue.
Yeah. I don't know. I asked for tomato slices. They give me no tomato slices. They give me diced tomatoes. I asked for tomato slices. I said it right there. Plain and simple. Tomato. Who would say diced tomatoes?
Whoa!
Chaim.
He went from Vince Lombardi to fucking Hell's Satan's out of Bakersfield.
His name's Chaim Witz.
Oh my!
It's so Jewish.
Chaim
Chaim Witz.
to Gene Simmons. He's got like place kicker coach head.
Yeah,
See that?
yeah. He is but man, he is just. I mean, he looks like he should be running like like a place that makes keys for you or something.
Really, I know, right?
Like a store that doesn't really exist anymore. A cobbler.
Yeah, he's a cobbler, definitely.
Plug it in. I put the new heel in it. I put the new soles.
He's a
what can I do?
locksmith. So let's hear it.
Yeah.
Through the years, bands remained untouchable by the very fans who gave them their careers. Well, I'm going to change all that with the Vault Experience. That's why you're here. On this site, you're going to find several opportunities
to give me
explore
money.
my career-spanning solo recordings box set.
What?
With me, you and I, together. We're going to spend time together checking out the music and all the cool collectibles I've had created especially for this limited edition Vault. In person, in a city near you. Welcome to the Vault.
In a city near you. Wait.
Yeah.
He's not going to come.
Caveats. It's funny that little thing is so important.
I'll say in a city near you. So he goes. I'm going to spend time with you. I'm coming to you, or a 3-hour drive from you.
Yeah, or we'll meet in international waters where
It's
I don't have to
cheaper
pay tax.
for me to fly into Logan International, so you from New York will trek up to Boston.
Due to the JetBlue flight patterns, we will meet at a NFC town.
You want me to come up and drive there to you with my sciatica?
Now the prices of these things fucking floor me.
What is it? The Gene Simmons Vault Experience, a one-on-one meeting with the ultimate rock icon. Order now. Well, I mean, it's $2,000. Is that really it? It's $2,000?
Just wait till you get.
Are we seriously not going to send Jacob to go hang out with Gene Simmons? Or Black Lou? Maybe even better, Black Lou. Send Black Lou to do a hang with Gene Simmons and just give him a bunch of questions to ask. Wait, all right. The Vault Experience will be available from January 2018 through December. Currently scheduled dates listed here below. You'll select your date during the purchase process. All right, where are we at? Where? Oh,
3-3.
Okay, March 3rd and March 4th.
Oh man.
What days of the week are those?
I bet you it's
We're going to have to
midweek.
get some technology going here. We're going to have to
midweek.
send Black Lou or Jacob with a goddamn... They have to be remote, being able to get a hold of us. Do you know the date? What day of the week that is?
Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, that's all right.
Do Saturday.
I don't like to come out on the weekdays. All the crazy traffic.
There's more. There's more shit that
Well, I'm
you
going to
can
hear
do
what
with
here's what you'll get. Here's what you include for the $2,000. The Gene meet and greet. You and a guest will spend one-on-one time with Gene and you. They could be Black Lou and Jacob. That is awesome.
But dude, it's just like a random amount of time. Like they didn't even say time. It could be 3 minutes.
I love that. That's fine.
It could be 6 hours.
No, he said you have to listen. It does tell you, actually. It doesn't say how long, but it tells you all the things you're going to do. But wait a second. If we send Jacob and Black Lou together wearing like the same sweater and just send them as like a never fully saying it, like saying it without saying it gay couple, maybe the funniest fuck. And then he has to spend time explaining his music to a gay couple. Dude. And you just go, it's like, I'm not really into the music. I just had extra $2,000 to kick out there. We're like, fuck it. Let's go meet Gene Simmons.
Any guy that wears makeup is a friend of mine.
I just want to tell you about your hair.
Dude, you guys should both be painted the same non-kiss face. Like
something else,
some other thing.
Oh, but still, just like still like those colors, like the black
and white.
But just like it's like eyeshadow,
like a panda bear,
lips. Dude, that'd be. I will figure something out with this, but I think we can conjure up $2,000 to make this happen.
We'll just do a crowdfunder.
I mean, in a heartbeat. We'll get it. I promise.
Songs
and stories, playback sessions, and Q&A. You and a guest will attend an intimate vault preview. You get a Gene photo, video, and autograph session. Gene hand delivers your limited edition personalized vault. Oh, what is it? It's a box. It's like a whatchamacallit,
treasure chest kind of thing.
Yeah, but what is that? Loot crate.
It's exactly. It's a Kiss loot crate.
There you go. Gene hand delivers your limited edition personalized vault. Vault pre-pack, signed golden ticket, T-shirt, download card with "Are You Ready" and laminate. What's "Are You Ready"? That is my book on tape. It is 700 pages, and I read it all myself.
It is a book about how to scam your fans.
As a young man, I couldn't believe how it was raining pussy on us in 1971.
Way before.
Oh, it was a different time. Oh, okay, so he gives you a download card with a solo song. He did. That's what it is.
God, what a fucking hand job.
So here's what's in the vault. Here, all the mysteries come out. 150 never released before songs written and performed by Gene Simmons. How? He goes, these are all the ones that never made on the album because I never made an album.
And featuring notable rock and roll artists, including members of Kiss.
Wait. I just 150 never released. So many. I don't think Guns N' Roses has 150 songs.
No, that's literally three bands' catalogs.
I mean, does fucking Led Zeppelin have 150 songs? There's no way.
No, that's literally
so many songs. If you write 10 songs in your life, you should be considered a songwriter.
Right, and I bet you Kiss already has probably 15 albums out, right? Because they had like a shit ton.
No, it ain't that many.
I bet you they had a lot of... How many albums did Kiss
By the
have?
way, 87 Led Zeppelin songs. Gene Simmons, on his own, minus all the Kiss work, has managed to fucking fart out 150 other songs.
Which he's willing to give to you for only $2,000 in a town kind
This next one's called Speak Up, I Can't Hear You.
This is called Speak Up, I Can Hear You Reprise.
In parentheses, it says, is that a Negro at my door? So 150 never released before songs.
Dude, that's...
I mean, he's asking you to pay him to fucking clean his apartment out.
Basically, yeah. So the price of storage is going up in wherever he lives.
I cannot afford other storage space. Please. I mean, it's 15 CDs of music. Look at the picture of him.
I mean, what would you say, average album?
He's standing, and it's the CDs stretched out all across over his head.
You'd say an average album has what,
1, 2,
12
3,
songs?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 10 CDs.
My God, 15 songs per. Never before released.
He goes, I bet you're never going to say any point. He goes, Gene, how did this gem not manage to make it onto any album?
Imagine somebody gets one and they have to call back and be like, yeah, I just got my Gene Simmons vault. It has a 2009 tax return in it. He just had pictures like his daughter's in the tub. All types of weird family shit.
All right. It features notable rock and roll artists, including members of Kiss, past and present, packaged in a massive 12-inch, 1 foot by 1 foot by 1.5 feet thick, cloth bound with embossed gold foil commemorative book.
Oh my God.
Featuring dozens of never before seen images of Simmons over his 50-year career. Now the book. So far, we're the only thing where I'm like, that's pretty cool.
$2,000
here,
book.
the photo, the video, and autograph session is great. if you're into that thing. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Him giving you a download card where the song goes, oh, actually, it is 151 songs. I almost forgot. Here, it's a download card. No, go back.
I love that. Or
because I know there's another thing coming. Where are we at here?
Limited edition
collectibles, including a Gene Simmons businessman action figure and an In Gene We Trust oversized coin, a one-of-a-kind hand-selected original piece of memorabilia from Gene's personal collection. Where he's going to be like, this is a pic from a show I did last week. Get out.
He just shows you.
Not that big.
He shows you his iPhone.
That's Gene Simmons at your party. He'll come to your party.
Oh yeah, now you got to hit that because that's
now we got to have Gene Simmons show up to
Wait,
our live event.
Before you hit it, can you just? I want you to guess, Jay, how much you think this is to get Gene Simmons at your party. Okay, let's because
here's the problem. I saw a price of something, but I don't know if that's what it is.
What was it?
50 grand.
50 grand.
I mean, it's bonkers, but I think I saw it.
Yeah.
By the way,
what's the contiguous United States?
That's without
Hawaii,
Alaska and Hawaii, or any states that don't allow kiss.
Rico.
do you actually have to carry a vault home?
Yes, you actually do
So
get it's a treasure chest.
I thought
box.
it's like a super heavy thing.
What's the Gene Simmons businessman action figure?
Well,
is that just him face painted but in a suit?
We should find out. But I almost want to look at the Gene Simmons. Actually, please go to that list you had before, Christine. Gene Simmons at your party. Boom.
Oh my God.
The Vault Home Experience.
All right.
$50,000. Buyer gets Gene in their home for 2 hours. It's like, it is so weird. You could buy a person, man. That's crazy.
He's the dude. He's merching himself out at this point.
Buyer can invite up to 25 friends and family to the event. So it's like, come here. Hey guys, I have Gene Simmons at my house, just standing there. He goes, look at him.
Throw things at him. Wasn't he just in a movie when he showed up at someone's house in like a? What the hell movie was that? He did Christmas with some people.
Yeah, with the guy from Breaking Bad.
Why him?
Why him? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
He just showed. I wonder if that was part of this. Maybe that was his way of like getting the Gene at home
experience.
Pandora package.
Well, he hand delivers the vault to you, which is good. That's good. When an old Jew bitching about how he had to carry, I carried this thing up the street. You can't pick it up the last few steps.
You don't even have coffee on.
There's no coffee. Not even maybe a sweet or something.
Wait, so what's 50,000 divided by 25? Is that 2,000? If you can have 25 friends, so tell 25 friends to bring $2,000 over each.
Yeah.
To meet him.
$2,000 a piece.
This is rich people's shit. I don't think anybody's saving up 50 grand.
Shut your mouth, Christine, you low rent idiot.
It's either rich people shit or like really poor people shit.
I would set this up and then I would just like basically auction off time with him. I'd be like,
I'd make weird people. Like, anybody ever want to punch Gene Simmons in the face? How much does that cost, Gene?
Anybody scared of big Jewish clowns?
Hang on. Gene posts for pictures, videos, signs, autographs. He performs an intimate songs and stories thing. We got the golden ticket.
Gene will mulch your garden.
Purchasers will be contacted with more details of your home experience within 1 business day. Not available in Alaska or Hawaii. No payments, no interest for 6 months. Wow, that's a deal.
So you can finance your 2 hours with Gene Simmons.
So what's the $2,000 thing? That's just the vault.
You just get the box.
Yeah, one's for the meet and greet where you go to a place and you get the vault, and the other one's to have him come to your house for 25 people.
Christine, please put up an Indiegogo that we're trying to raise money to have Gene Simmons come to.
Yeah.
We have to have him in studio. Let's just make him be there for the 2-hour show.
$50,000 to book Gene Simmons.
But let's just make him stand there. We're booking him, but we're not going to talk to him at all. Let's just have him come. Let's have him bring us the vault.
I cannot raise $50,000.
No,
shut up, Christine. Why do you stop thinking small?
No, I guarantee you there's a couple fans that would put a decent chunk into that. There's got to be 6 or 7
For me and Dan to be talking around Gene Simmons and not let him on the microphone
at all. What if you just sat him in the middle of the table?
But we talk about the stupid things in the vault. And if he tries to leave, I'll be like, I'll fucking sue you, dude. I'll fucking sue you if you leave. You were on the clock, dude. 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
You won't be shitty to Gene Simmons. You'd be super nice to him.
No,
wanna
I'll
bet?
be shitty to
You
Gene
want to
Simmons.
bet? If you're going to whore yourself out like this, I'm going to buy you and make you stand in a corner.
Oh my god, dude!
I'm going to let him sit. You got to stand the whole time.
And you got to hold your crate for 2
Yep.
hours.
I'm going to put the 50 grand on the table, and every time he acts up, I'm going to take a little bit away. All right, Gene Simmons, that's fine. I guess you didn't want that $50. Everybody here was real nice. Got you what you wanted.
Dude, we'll just
Take your
invite,
pictures with us.
just invite like 22 Sirius XM workers just to come sit
We're
here.
going to fill the room. Our little studio is going to be crammed full of. We're going to have 25 people in that room, and he's going to have to stand there, and no one's going to talk to him, and he's not going to talk to anybody.
Just stand them on a table like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, like right in the middle.
Awkwardly standing in a corner is a fucking brilliant idea.
Let's do it.
I'm telling you, that's really funny.
I absolutely
Indiegogo,
love
Christine. Fucking Corey Feldman, he's asking people to give him $10 million to tell you who touched his dick. We can't do something funny for significantly less money? If you double it, I'll say what this. If you guys get the money up to 100 grand, I'll make for the other 50 grand a movie of my life. And I will embellish some dick touching in it if it makes you guys feel any better.
Oh my god!
I had an uncle, my Uncle Mark. My Uncle Mark was a drug addict. I'm sure I could fudge some stories about him fingering my butthole or something. He'd probably come out and be like, I didn't remember, I'm sorry. And I'm like, that's fine, Uncle Mark.
And you know what's
Bullshit.
funny? As we speak, he's on the boat right now.
Look at this shithead is exactly the dude I thought would do it.
Oh, of course.
Gino from Dallas. Look.
Yeah.
Hey, can you watch Intrigued as I write the writing process?
Wait, that's the thing where you can write a song with him.
Yes, there's a mid-level for $25,000.
And that's where you can
called
write a song.
The producer experience.
That's what I want to do.
Please bring that up. No, you know what? We're going to producer experience when we come back. Oh. It's hilarious,
Crazy,
by the
right?
way. You're right. We looked at the lineup on the Kiss boat. After Kiss, which is only 2 of the 4, but it's the important ones.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay. It's Paul and
And Gene Simmons.
It's only those 2, but after that, it's Extreme, and then Steel Panther, who are always funny.
They're fun.
And then nothing you've ever heard of in your life. Derek St. Holmes, The Big Rock Show, The Fighters, Led Zepp
again. Stupid fucking.
It's really bad. But this got us into looking what you can do. I think I started to tell you this outside, and you were a little unaware. The Gene Simmons Vault experience that starts with him. You know, he's a big merchandiser.
He sells everything. They have Kiss coffins, Kiss condoms, everything.
Yeah, there's a million bases out there signed.
Now, what he's doing here is for $2,000 at very least, you get this big box vault delivered to you. It's like a loot crate type thing with a bunch of things. Even the biggest fan, I couldn't assume would ever want. He's giving you look, the picture, the autograph, all that's great. Right? These are all cool things, I guess, and the sign this and the laminate. He's giving you a download card of a single of his that he put out, right? And you're like, oh, that's cool. He gives us a free song. That's neat. Now comes the homework.
Well, far from
because
free.
now he's giving you also in there 150 previously unreleased songs of his own that he's recorded and written. 150. We looked it up. Led Zeppelin has 87 songs. Kiss has however many songs they have.
I bet you the Beatles don't even have.
And then 150
songs.
he's done. He goes, oh, this is my side time. I just write songs. I just write them really quick.
It's like $2
But for what was it? Christine, what was the middle one? 15? You can write a song with him.
No, the middle one.
No, this is coming.
The middle one is $25,000.
For $25,000, you can write a song with him.
Yes, $2,000. You get the vault,
And then he releases it in the vault next year. 163 songs.
He's like, this is a good one. I think I might actually take this to my best of the vault, which is only 175 songs.
It's fucking great. It's like an old Jewish Gene Simmons now. I love it warm, love it really warm, right between the sheets.
Tap it attraction.
Lick it up. Lick it up.
Oh, wait a minute. Look, that's a picture of the businessman Gene Simmons doll.
Now, what I also told you outside was we found out for $50,000, he will come to a party for you and 25 of your friends at your house. 24 of your friends.
Anywhere in the world.
No.
We'll just, where does it have to be?
No,
Lower 48?
The lower 48.
Lower 48?
Yeah.
The lower 48, but the 50,000 is your house.
But it has to be no Alaska or Hawaii.
Yeah.
And there must be a kosher deli within 8 to 10 miles.
You get 2 hours. I won't go anywhere with this matzo ball.
This town's got no fits.
He'll come to your house for 50 grand and hang out with you for 2 hours and talk to you about his music. You can ask him questions, and then he'll leave, and you can have 25 of your family and friends over. Call me Dr. Love, making house calls. Hey, it's Big J. Okerson in the mornings with you right here on the beat of Manhattan.
63 and sunny today. Giants lost in overtime last night, but dicey call. What do you say there, Big J, man?
Christine with the weather. What do we got going on out there? Bring your umbrellas. It's going to be a real damp one out there.
Fucking boring, huh?
It's boring. Now we found out, and by the way, I'd still like to, Christina, I demand we put up an Indiegogo to see if we can crowdfund $50,000 to get Gene Simmons to come here in studio. We'll fill it with 24 people, or however we have 25 people, and then we never interview him or deal with him. We just make him hang out here while we do a show, and we talk around him about him. We'll talk about any terrible rumors we read about him.
Cuckold by merch.
And he can never respond. He's not allowed to because I own him for 2 hours. I bought 2 hours of Gene Simmons. He's going to do what I want him to do.
It's a great idea.
It's such a great idea.
And he has to hand deliver.
So now here, what they're showing you, you're seeing pictures of before. Don't jump too far, Christine.
They're showing pictures of the one guy that fell for it, you realize. Every single picture is just that dude.
The package deal this guy got, as you can see as it moves over one, right here, as he looks concerned while Gene Simmons writes lyrics while a guy watches him.
Who looks like Larry Flint.
This is, I know, he's a big fat weirdo who's got where there's patterns on the inside of the cuffs. You gotta be a real pizza shop owner to fucking have a shirt like that. That's your fucking pizza shop owner going out, for a night on the town. When you do a Jersey comedy show, 40 of those shirts are in every audience.
Yeah, when 6 out of 7 days you're wearing a Hanes beefy tee, that's your going out shirt.
His wife looks like she's made of burlap.
She's just burnt crust face.
Oh, totally. She gets new freckles every day.
He does this once a year with Gene Simmons. It's just an annual thing, I bet. This fucking...
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got my... So here's the thing.
Named a pie after him.
This is the Gene Simmons producer experience. This is middle. How much does this cost, Christine?
25 grand.
I want to do this.
This is half.
We could do that.
Now, it's all crowdfunding.
Okay.
Producer experience includes... First listen with Gene, you and a guest, which I'm telling you, in my world, it's going to be Black Lou and Jacob, as a gay couple wearing the same sweater.
Yeah. And their faces are painted as an animal, but not one of Kisses. It's like
not a Kisses character.
Why am I a salamander? What the fuck?
You just come as juggalos.
Just write Led Zeppelin on your face.
You and a guest will spend an intimate hour in a recording studio with Gene listening to tracks from the Vault recordings. I mean, how weird is that? Dude, could you imagine bringing... He goes, hey, come over. I just recorded a new special. You want to listen to it with me? Just listen to my own jokes again with me?
First.
Oh, God, this is awful.
Yeah, but can you bring like $6,000 with you? Just like you pay your friend to come hang.
Yeah, so you spend an intimate hour. I'm not sure what that means. Just maybe some light kissing, necking.
Now he runs his dry tongue up and down your back.
I can't imagine it anything
Roll
but creepy.
sleeves.
He just has such a creepy vibe to him.
It would be like meeting with like a shitty fucking pediatrician. He's just like so like old Jewy.
I'm Dr. Witz.
What's his real name?
Chaim Witz.
Chaim Witz.
This is his real name.
My wife had a gynecologist that had like Versace slippers, and we went in there. And I'm like, you're not delivering my baby.
Holy shit!
It was all white cloak and then white pants and then Versace slippers. We're leaving.
By the way, you know what's funny? If you think about this, take out the word Gene, even though you know it's him. This is what everyone should do. I was suggesting you before you buy this for yourself. If you're that kind of lunatic who's going to drop this kind of cash on yourself, not for a radio show's hilarious purposes, take out the word Gene and constantly replace it with Chaim Witz. and you're not going to spend that money.
No.
Spend an intimate hour with Chaim Witz in the studio while Chaim shows you tracks from the vault.
The Chaim Vault.
Oh, Chaim Witz hand delivers your limited edition personalized vault.
Chaim Witz teaches you his grandma's chicken smalts recipe.
Chaim Witz shows you his famous broth making technique.
Chaim Witz tells you how his family got you out of Auschwitz.
Yeah, Chaim Witz tells sad, depressing Auschwitz stories.
This is great. I love this
For
one.
$50,000, Chaim will cook your books.
Chaim Witz appearing at the Auschwitz Funny Bone this weekend. There he is. Holy shit. Thank God that guy knew accounting or Schindler wouldn't have helped him. Oh, that's Chaim Witz, Gene Simmons?
Dr. Bornstein face.
Also, what is the long tongue? Is any girl, has a problem with eating pussy for any girl saying if the guy just had a really short tongue?
Yeah.
Has anyone ever had a problem? I don't think it's a thing, yeah.
No.
Well, he really hangs his hat on it. And by his hat, I mean his hair. He hangs his hair on it. Wait, Christine, go back to the producer experience, please, because there's so much more. Your name will appear as an executive producer on the vault.
Those are so...
He just gives you a fucking credit.
That's like an Indiegogo campaign. For $5,000, you can be the executive producer of my short film.
Yeah,
but you don't have. The only problem is you don't have lower. Like for $12, I'd pay $12 to punch him in the face.
But yeah,
for $30, I'd kick him into traffic.
Yeah. This is already recorded music. He's just stamping you on as executive producer.
No, I thought you were writing a track with him.
No, you do.
Is that coming?
Yes.
You write a song with him.
No, the first one is you get to sit in the studio and listen to
there's so many options. He's offered so much.
Keep this is what the guy told me about on the boat. The photographer for Six Man was telling me that they have people do this. You write a song with Gene. I don't know if this is that thing, but it's insane, man. It's fucking crazy.
Well, I want to see what the rest of the things you get.
Well, if they had one for Cat Stevens, I would do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yusuf Islam.
Only if you can call him Cat.
The Yusuf Islam experience.
For $100,000, you can just call him Cat again. He's like, I'll denounce my religion for $1 million.
For $25 grand, you can write a song with him, and then he will radicalize you towards Islam.
For $500, he reads the Quran to you.
Because it is not a violent culture.
Don't be a
These people are the violent ones. American infidels. He goes, you're right. And he's like, the infidels must die. Peace train, holy roller, heaven on a peace train.
I don't take American Express.
Father and son and
No, I do not have Square, you piece of shit, motherfucker.
I said Venmo. Venmo on the peace train.
Yeah. Wait, what's the producer's experience at night?
For sure.
He does it hanging upside down.
He gets into his primordial backplay.
You get a Skype call from him.
Wow.
How much is that? Like $37?
How do you use this crazy machine? Can you see me? I don't know how this works. What am I hitting? The button?
You're frozen.
Where's the camera? Where's the camera? I don't see a camera. This little hole is the camera?
This fucking Wi-Fi, Barbara.
How do you work this goddamn machine? I don't know. You tell me to call the guy, I call the guy.
Okay, I make it brighter.
Shannon Tweed, get in here. You're old as shit too.
And here he is.
Oh, is it about that time?
Our guest's new soda money bag is available now at GeneSimmonsMoneyBag.com. He's down the hallway. So that was early. Hi.
That was a bit early.
I'm Dan Soder. I'm not good at radio. Hey, how are you? Hey, there he is. GeneSimmonsMoneyBag.com. Check out the new soda money bag.
That's an entrance.
Yeah. He's got moves.
James Brown. That was a shuffle. I don't know who James Brown was. Come on.
You said James Brown.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 40 years old. I know who James Brown was.
2 songs.
Papa's got a brand new bag. Say it loud.
Very good.
The Payback?
Yeah.
I was just listening to Live at the Apollo in 1962.
All right, Dan, don't go crazy with
I'm
it
going
now.
crazy. I'm going all in.
Gene, you can actually sit down. We have a seat for you over here if you'd like to sit down.
Well, he was just, the James Brown talk took him away with it.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Gene Simmons, the legend himself, in studio with us. Very excited. I'm sorry I had to walk past our Playboys. They were fans sent. Judged our fans.
I was on the cover of Playboy.
Wait, was that you and...
4 chicks.
4 chicks? That's a good one. Christine,
I may have been either the only one or one of very few who've been on the cover.
Man on the cover? Yeah, there's not many.
No. By the way, you have something in your nose?
Yeah, it's a nose.
Fishing accident or something?
Yeah.
No, it was just, it's funny, I made this decision in my mid-30s, too, which is pretty weird.
Sex change?
So, yeah.
What's the most random magazine that you've ever been on? Like, have you been on like a Guns and Ammo? Like
Nazi Daily is probably one. No,
Nazi
I don't.
Daily? That's still in publication? They're moving that?
What have I been?
Black, you subscribe to that, right?
Yeah,
just to stay ahead? Always stay 5 steps ahead?
Yeah, because I imagine there's got to be one that you're like, how did I end up on?
I'm always fascinated that anybody gives me the time of day, much less, put me on or what am I doing here? Wow.
Yeah. Well, we're talking the new book, the 27, which we also have Moneybag Soda. Moneybag Soda.
Well, kids, if you go to genesimmons.com, you'll see all about 27, which is actually something I've always been fascinated with. All the famous folks who died or killed themselves or were depressed and passed at the age of 27 mysteriously. Everybody from Amy Winehouse, Kurt Cobain, Jimi Hendrix, on and on and on and on.
It's a huge list.
It is huge. And there's even the Elephant Man from the 1800s, 27. I know.
Really?
It's very bizarre. That is true. So I was fascinated by that. And along the way, because I was, I think, dismissive, or at least I didn't think about it as much, I think the rest of us just don't think about it. But 1 in every 5 folks running around has problems, either depression, or self-esteem issues. You get bullied and stuff, and sometimes it just leads to death. Even if you don't have depression, young folks are killing themselves off because they get bullied mentally, physically, and whatever. So what I want to do is, this is the first debut book on Simmons Books, this incarnation, and the sugar coating of it is, I'll pick it up because I'm interested in Kurt or Amy Winehouse and so on. And maybe this will wake people up to the fact that your own family members or your friends or someone you know probably has some issues. And maybe the thing we should do is to learn how to listen or just have a conversation. And for those of you people out there who think there's no hope and either have medical or mental issues, at least pick up the phone and call the suicide prevention hotline and just have a conversation.
Yeah.
Just talking about it makes better. I don't want to make it sound like this is some, I have a hidden message. There is not. Pick up the book.
Yeah.
My mom needs another house. That's all good. But in the meantime,
honesty's great too. Yeah.
Is there a shot that any of these people here necessarily wasn't depression and just enjoying drugs in the time?
Yeah.
Yes, there are. Yes, there's some are depressed, some just abuse drugs, but maybe all of that has to do with some self-esteem issues.
Sure, absolutely.
I mean, I've been.
You were never a drugs guy, right?
No, I've never been high or drunk willingly, but clearly, when you pull a tooth, the doctor's going to knock you out.
Sure. So you've only had anesthesia as far as like being out of your own control.
And drugs, it's too simple to say drugs. Look, if I have a headache, I'm going to take an aspirin. That's drugs.
Yeah, we mean narcotics.
No. So hard stuff, never. I've never put anything in my nose, but I'm the chief evangelist officer, the CEO of Invictus-MD.com. It's a cannabis company out of Canada. But for me, it's a financial play. They gave me $2.5 million and $10 million in shares.
I just thought you were going to say, because you were like, no drugs, never drinking, but I was the CEO of just getting pussy left and right. I think I was good. Those were never my vices, but I was this chief executive officer laying down that dick.
And on the way, I was COO of making them squirt. You go, all right, this guy's got a whole corporate structure with his shit.
On the way into this room, I was just told, watch your language. But
what?
No one told you that.
No, you do not watch your language, especially here. I like that. That was what
okay, then hashtag suck my dick.
Yes, there it is. That'll push the book. That's.
But it is true that Invictus-MD.com, because it's another chance for me to say it again, was initially a nice photo you've got of me with a fucking gobble neck. Thanks a lot, guys.
Oh, Christine, what are you doing?
Because you don't always have a bad photo of yourself. Christine, 16.
We just found out I look like Paula Poundstone's son. That's what we just found out. So there's a lot of that.
No, we found out Paula Poundstone looks like Dan in like a wig and a whole
But doesn't Paula Poundstone sound like a porn name?
Yeah.
It does. Unfortunately, she did much grislier things, it seems.
All right, settle down. Don't get excited.
Yeah.
So we have lots of things. So the Gene Simmons MoneyBag.com sodas.
Yeah.
So let us give you a little bit of it. You got to we got to swallow, but you got to taste some. Hey, where's Paul?
I'm fine. I'll drink some soda.
What flavors have we got for the guys?
Oh, you got a whole cooler.
Anything diet?
So look up there. They're available in 7-Elevens and Wegmans and spreading to other retail outlets.
When did you want to get in the soda game? When did you want to get into the high fructose corn syrup game?
Nope, it ain't corn syrup. You're thinking the wrong thing. See, sodas are made with like chemical sugars. You know, the sugar you put in your coffee and all that kind of stuff.
This is a good commercial for it, by the way, because Dan's playing the villain in the commercial. Like, what? Just another high fructose corn syrup thing is going to give us diabetes?
It ain't. Sorry, I don't like. I only like it if it's not.
What flavors do you like?
Jizz.
Yeah.
Do you have jizz?
I'll do root beer.
Okay.
All
so
right,
you can twist it off, right?
Yeah.
You're strong.
I'm a strong guy.
So it uses cane sugar.
Okay.
And all natural ingredients, but you got to swallow. Try it. Give us honest appraisal.
It's a good root beer. That's a good root beer. That's a good root beer.
And that's because everything is a little more. How about the chick? She gets nothing?
The chick would like a ginger ale, I'm sure. Or Dan's a ginger ale guy.
Hey, do you want to try this?
Cream soda. Do you have cream soda?
You share spittle
give her the
on
cream.
the same
She's all about that.
And that's his girlfriend. We're real wild over here. It's a real.
Do you have a orange or a grape for Black Lou?
Okay, so the bottom line is you go to Gene Simmons Moneybag, spelled the way it sounds.com, and you order cases, even though they're available, and that sound of ice being moved around will not ruin the radio show.
What made you want
Paul, come on in.
No, that's solid root beer.
That is good root beer. Now, Paul, are you the one that got Gene in the soda game?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so you came to him and was like, "What? Let's do a soda."
No,
I got a cane sugar.
Not how it started.
No, not at all.
No,
that's a microphone.
You were wearing the spaceman makeup. You finagled your way backstage.
I had it was like half Star Child, half Catman.
Nice.
Yeah, so we split it up a little bit, but me and my brother are huge Kiss fans. Been listening to him for years, collecting. So we went to a Wizard World.
Okay.
Yeah, to get some autographs. So me and Gene just started talking. He asked what I did. So I said we're a bottler.
Yeah.
And we do like higher end, vintage sodas. So he said, I'll give you a call.
Yeah.
And
I like that Gene's like a one-person Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Bring him ideas. Me and Dan have been trying to market high-end.
The whole Shark Tank thing, but with this meeting.
Actually, Shark Tank was originally offered to me as my own show.
Really?
By Mark Burnett, yes. We had done a show for CBS called Jingles. We did a full season. CBS did not air it, but lots of shows are like that. And then Burnett did Survivor, Apprentice, as high up as you can get. So we both decided to do a show originally called Dragon's Den. Was based on the English TV show, and then he wanted to change the title to Shark Tank, and he offered it to me, and I said, I love this. How much am I getting? And
it wasn't enough.
I'm Jewish, so...
Shenatova, by the way.
Shana Tova. That's Ashkenazi. Sfaradit is the correct use of the language.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man, you're really busting that out,
That was way past my Jewish
I'm a goy. Yeah, I'm a goy.
I'm a Jew, but I don't know that.
But you worship a Jew. And so your girlfriend's about to leave you. She's smiling.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if
she really is your girlfriend?
Yeah, she's my girlfriend.
Why?
Sure. Yeah, no, I agree with you. If she ran off with you, I would take that for the story. First of all, you'll send her back in months. Oh, yeah, you got to show her the crazy tongue.
No, I can't do that.
You can't show her the tongue?
Well, the floor's a little dirty.
That's true. It's true. They don't care about us in the studio. It's never.
I don't have a dick or tongue to brag about with that.
It's really not about the size, honest. It's more about the fact that it has a spin and dry cycle and it can whip up a good goddamn froth.
That's it. Oh, what a lovely way to preview Cunnilingus.
What do you mean lovely? All of a sudden you're criticizing me.
No, I'm saying it's a great. I'm saying tell a woman you're going to make her frothy.
Cunt, shit, plug up. Well, that's not a proper way to talk about.
I was saying it's an eloquent way to tell a woman you're going to eat her pussy is by calling it frothy.
I didn't say that.
I'm going to create a nice.
See this on my finger?
Yeah.
You're going to fist her? Well, I'll be honest with you, Gene. I'll be honest with you. You're going to lose that ring up there.
There's some.
Take off the rings first.
You're going to lose that ring up there.
I'm telling you.
Well, I'm hungry now. Let's get a burger.
It thins out in the back. You're going to lose that ring.
Well, and she takes it too. I don't mean that way. I mean,
Well, she has no choice. What a
Well,
great
I'm
job.
having some fun. I already came twice. Let's go home.
Do people pitch you businesses a lot?
I get approached all the time about ideas, but I bet on the horse.
Okay.
He may not look like it, but that's a jackass. Mm-hmm. So when Paul and his brother first, he and I met, I talked about their kids. They were your kids, weren't they? Yeah. And I was trying to be nice. Hey, what do you guys do? We're in the soda business. Huh? What is that? Mm-hmm. And they started talking about upstate New York. Tell them that Indian word.
Skajakwita.
God bless you.
That sounds like what Italian people call Indian people that move in the neighborhood.
There you go. We got a bunch of
Shajakwatas running around the neighborhood.
It's a place up there.
Well, I used to go to Pacific Coast Mall, but now there's a whole bunch of Shajakwatas up there.
My grandmother
drinking on the sidewalk.
My grandmother feels uncomfortable eating at that restaurant when there's so many Shajakwatas.
So you know, there's a slot machine at TGI Fridays. The whole town's going to shit.
Okay, so back to sanity. It's my sanity clause. Yeah. So when we met, I liked what I was hearing. You know, it's my grandfather's business. It's called, I can get us into 7-Elevens and other places by just making some phone calls. And I did. Mm-hmm. But along the way, something interesting happened. The quality is unmatched. See the way the bottle looks?
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah,
it's high. It's like the champagne of soda. And it's undeniably delicious. Also, it uses cane sugar, none of that crappy stuff that the other things have. So we're very proud of it, and we're going to expand more and more. Back to you, Paul.
All right, it's there's the 20-minute delays on the 495 getting out of New York City.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's pretty awesome, though, just to have your own soda. Did you ever think that you would have your own soda?
I always think about I have my own everything.
That's just
we have a cannabis company, restaurant chain. We have the largest box set of all time, Gene Simmons, Vault.com.
Yeah. Oh, we're aware of the Vault.
Yeah.
We were looking at the $50,000 experience.
Yeah, $50K gets you into the studio with me to do crazy stuff, and then I can go to your home and eat mom's cooking for $100K.
100K is you come to the house and hang out with the fam?
For the afternoon.
Our thing was we were trying to crowdfund to bring that money up so we could send you to a place where it would be like someone who's not a fan and have you burden them burden them with you for 8 hours.
Yeah.
And you're going to be like, hey guys, we got to write this we're supposed to write a song. I have to get out of here. It's like, I don't know, Dan, I'd love to go to the movies with you, but I have to write a song with Gene Simmons now because you bought this for me. Why do I say no to this?
How much did you say?
$50K.
The 100K.
The 100K, yeah, 100K.
Fine.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right. We'll do it together.
I like it. We said to one of our just like a young black friend who's only in the current hip hop. Just go, hey man, I just spent a lot of money on you. I'll get you an awesome gift. My Gene Simmons is going to come hang out for 8 hours. It's going to be great.
Tuesday. Keep your Tuesday open.
I have an appointment to cancel it.
Cancel work.
And I had an argument with a woman at the airport who came over nervously and she said, Richard Simmons.
Oh.
And I had an argument with her, and I said, I'm not.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you're not. No, you're mistaking me for Richard Simmons. I'm Gene Simmons. Don't tell me. And I said, okay.
So you just had to wear it.
Well, you don't want to argue. And then I landed many years ago in Las Vegas. I was seeing Diana Ross at the time. So I go to see one of her shows in a suit and a vest and all that, and tanned and with my hair coiffed back and all that. And I'm waiting at the airport in Las Vegas for the limo to pull up, and two very attractive women go, you know that sound turkeys make before their heads are chopped off? You know that sound?
Yeah. That's...
Girlfriend, you know that sound?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they're coming up on their stiletto heels. You hear them teetering and tottering, and they come up, and I'm going, yeah, it's good to be me. And they're going, hello. Yeah, it's, what would you like? Autograph? Yes, can you please give us an autograph? Sure. Under what name? Just make it out to Lola. Yeah. Love. Yeah. Engelbert.
Engelbert Humperdinck?
They thought I was Engelbert fucking Humperdinck.
Yeah.
I'm not making it up.
Really?
I had a similar thing happen to me, except the girl asked me if I was a boy or a girl. That hurt. I really had to grow a beard after that. That was a real turnaround for me. That was beard day forever.
I was approached to play Paula Poundstone in a buyout. That hurts on several different levels.
I want to say, you are
Jewish.
The thing that's always impressed me besides your Judaism is, aside from that, first thing's always Judaism.
Member of the tribe.
By the way, what is 12 inches in Jewish? Nothing.
Look, you guys,
I'm going to come in.
Happy New Year! Happy Jewish New Year!
That's really funny, but we own the banks.
We were saying most
got chilly here for a second.
I don't know. In your vault set 150.
By the way, in Israel it's Eiga Vault, but go ahead.
150 unreleased.
167. Yeah.
Unreleased solo songs.
They're tracks. Some of them, Rock and Roll All Night, Calling Dr. Love, Christine 16, with the Van Halen brothers. 3 tracks that I co-wrote with Bob Dylan, including the songwriting session. There's an awful lot there. If you started to listen to it now, you'd be here almost 12 hours later without a pee-pee break.
That's the thing we were saying, and then we started looking it up out of curiosity. Led Zeppelin, in their entire career, made 104 songs or something like that.
Yeah.
It's such a prolific. When I heard that number, how prolific that is. You just never stop writing.
I'm an only child.
Yeah,
I have a lot of time.
Only children really. It's a lot of boredom growing up. A lot of time.
No, you have nowhere else to turn except inward. So I'm the CEO, blah, 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 the Canada company and restaurant. What?
I thought you were going to change it again to Smash an Ass. I was hoping you were going to change it.
Smash my ass.
I was hoping you were going to change it.
I am the dean of getting in their jeans.
I'd be hearing jail talk.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's jail talk. I think we're talking women.
I know. I have a sneaking suspicions because you don't have pubic stuff around your face like your partner does. You're going to be very popular in jail.
Yeah, very. I'm very kissable in prison.
Somebody's got to be the mommy.
I'm going to be the darling.
We're going to go together, and I'm going to say he's mine. He's my bitch, and no one else can touch him.
But then we're going to go around the corner, and I'm going to go, you don't mean that, right? And you're like, no, it's just for play, just so they don't touch you.
I think we should leave and let these two just go at each other.
Let's play actor right now. He goes, yeah, but you should probably just suck it so it doesn't look weird when we get to the mess hall. They're going to think we were lying. Just suck it a little bit.
I don't need you to wince. That'll get us both shanked.
I just threw up a little bit in my mouth.
Oh, man. That was
of course, I'd rather throw up a little bit in your mouth. But that's another story.
Bird play. I'm down with it.
Bird play.
Oh, you're into bird fetish? You're into baby bird fetish. I didn't know.
I didn't know you were. I didn't know you were a feather. All right.
Terry, thank you so much for bringing me in here.
Terry!
No, I mean, thank you.
He doesn't get to talk at all. He just sits there.
Black Lou,
he talks all he wants.
Say something.
Talk all the time. How are you?
What?
How's it going? How's everything going with you today?
They gave you the mic, and that's the only thing to say.
Ask your big kiss question.
Say something. What's up? Something.
Has anyone purchased the time with you for the 50K or 100K yet?
Yes.
How did that turn out?
Cash.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a good hang.
Yeah. The 100K. Did you go to their house and hang out with their whole family?
Oh yeah, you can go online. Go to GeneSimmonsVault.com and you'll see the videos and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, really sweet. I can make the jokes and everything, but I love my life. Look, there it is. See the videos? I'm talking. There's a Gene Simmons action figure.
Hell yeah!
This vault literally weighs 40 pounds, and 50 years of this and that and all that.
That's unbelievable. And you hand delivered to their house.
And each vault has memorabilia of my own, so no two are alike.
How do you schedule the time? I mean, that's like a real it's almost like a touring schedule.
Good question. The answer is because it's just far too expensive to fly around the world. We've already been in Japan, Australia, and all that. Is when I go there, all the buyers, who bought the things, I promised I would hand deliver it. Mm-hmm. So we have gatherings, either at the hotels or the concert halls, put aside some time, and I play songs from the thing. We do question and answer, and I pet their dog or mount their dog, as the case may be, and hand deliver them the vault, which has never been done before because retail, as you know, is dead. And when I was growing up, I never met Elvis, hey, Gene, check out my new album, thanks a lot. And I wanted to change that. Boy, it got serious here.
No, that's awesome. That's a cool experience.
So you're essentially having your own conference in the hotel.
More than that. You get, conferences, somebody's on stage and you don't get to
Sure.
and all that. No, I'm among them. They're surrounding me, question and answer. You want to come up and sing with me? That kind of thing.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that'd be
That's
awesome
a really cool
experience.
thing to do for fans. As a fan experience, that's got to be
It's
unlike
very
anything
cool
else.
to do for $2,000 a piece.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
You flip that, you roll those
As
dice
a
every time
female
it's coming up
species,
Jewish.
You understand, yeah.
But at least, the also thing is, I was saying the honesty. At least you're honest about it. Like, it's just for the love. Now give me $2,000.
Well,
it's like, it's 2K. It's cool. Both people.
It's a very expensive box set, but I'm not crying, crocodile tears. Also, I don't charge them for the air flights or the hotels or the insurance or the security, blah, blah, blah. They don't want to know that.
Yeah.
It is the most expensive box set of all time.
Yeah.
But the closest one, I think, is the Guns N' Roses one, or there was a Neil Young one for $1,000. You get nothing. You just get the book and some CDs. In here, you get action figure, gold coin, over 10 hours of music and a vault that weighs 40 pounds.
How often when you deliver to these hotel rooms does a guy try to get you to fuck his wife? It's got to happen a bizarre
least
amount of
once.
times in your life.
Do I have to answer?
No.
It happened to me this weekend, and I am nobody.
Was she there?
Yeah, she was there. No, the offer happened this weekend. It didn't happen. But it was a guy that, wanted us to fuck. He wanted me and Christina to fuck his girlfriend. It was
strange things have happened.
very sweet.
Yeah.
I thought it was a very sweet offer.
What a nice offering.
I have no comment.
Okay. Well, Gene Simmons,
happened.
go to GeneSimmonsVault.com to check out the Vault experience. And you can also go to GeneSimmonsMoneyBagSoda.com.
Soda's really good.
GeneSimmonsMoneyBag.com.
GeneSimmonsMoneyBag.com to check out the soda. The soda's awesome.
And as we know, retail is becoming a problem. That's a good soda, right?
It's a really good soda.
And so the smart thing to do when you have a party or a cookout or worship Satan, whatever you do, order cases of this stuff and be the cool guy on the block, because no soda is as good or looks as cool.
It does look cool.
What are you going to drink? Sprite like an asshole? Support Kobe Bryant? Whatever the hell that scumbag's done with his life?
Yeah.
No.
Get top shelf. The champagne is soda.
You support this soda. You support Moneybag soda.
What's the matter with Kobe?
Oh, well, we got to. There's a whole history lesson.
You might have to come back, Gene. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got some bad breaking news for you.
Some stuff went down in Eagle, Colorado.
This just in, 2008.
But yeah, Gene, thank you so much for coming on the show. GeneSimmonsMoneyBag.com. Thanks. And check out, the book 20.
The book 27 it's coming out
this month. Last week of September. You can get it in all the stores and all that.
Very, very cool. It's a well put together book too, and I'm excited to read it. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Gene Simmons.
And for
everybody.
you, there are pictures in there too.
There you go.
I like that. That's also. And then Christina will explain to me the word parts. That's where she go. I do the picture part. She does the word parts. It always ends in a fist.
It's a good team.
And please plug your name. I'll give your name again. I'm sorry,
Janik.
Say
from Paul Janik.
Paul Janik.
Yep, from GeneSimmonsMoneyBag.com.
Fuck yeah, man! Such a pleasure to meet you.
Say that Indian word again.
Skajakwada.
Skajakwada. I want to say to you too in a moment, for real. My stepfather, when I was young, came in my life when I was 10 years old, and huge Kiss fan. And brought that in my life, and I'm still to this day, and Dan will attest to that. Like, I've turned him on to Kiss music because he wasn't as familiar. I've been a huge fan for a long time, so it's really a pleasure to have you in here, and it's been fun.
I should have told you how good looking you were when I first walked in.
It's okay. There's still time. Show me that tongue. Say it with your tongue work.
Don't start something you're not going to finish.
All right, guys, I have to go have gay sex with Gene Simmons. We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.
All right, get out.
I think I'm the proud owner of a Kiss casket. He fast sold me outside.
$100,000. You guys are hanging out. You guys are best friends.
Guy fast sold me outside on a casket. But it's a cooler now.
You wouldn't do want a nice casket.
It's a cooler, though, right now. Now it's a beer cooler.
What?
The casket.
It's now a beer cooler?
Until you die.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
That's what it is.
Oh, it's a beer cooler, then it turns into a casket?
Well, it's a casket beer cooler. And then it becomes just a casket.
Man, that guy's... How much money does he have?
Always be closing.
Seriously.
How much money does he have? God only knows. Well, let's count Vault experiences. He's got 300,000. Keep going.
$300 million.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes! How
He's fucked them all. He was talking about a time he was banging Diana Ross in here a little bit ago.
Very casually, by the way.
How funny is your directions life leads you, and at some point you were fucking Diana Ross, and then you're bullshitting with us.
Yeah, you're talking to us about fucking birding, chewing and spitting into my mouth.
I enjoy the root beer.
Dude, the root beer's great. No bullshit. I actually like the root beer. I was like,
I would have stopped talking about it if I didn't like it, but the soda's solid soda. I would get this at my deli.
It's three generations. Those guys are doing work at that bottling company.
Is the cream soda great, Christine?
Yeah, it's great.
It's really good.
The ginger ale's great.
Hey, God damn it.
Man makes a hell of a...
Look, it's the reason they brought him Shark Tank. I'm sure the guy knows a good product he can get behind, and
I mean, he's a merchandising genius.
Yeah. You're just saying that because he offered to eat you out.
I'm running away with it.
From across the room. I think he did eat her
call
out.
me Christine Simmons.
He didn't answer one of my questions because he was like, and Christine's like,
Christine, I hate to burst your bubble. He didn't marry Shannon Tweed. I don't know if he's going to throw it all down the fucking gutters for you.
The Shannon Tweed. I should have, man, I mean... The energy was too awkward to bring up the fact that...
Should have smelled his fist when he put it up.
Dude, like a bloodhound.
But he had some story about Gene.
Came on the show to sell some soda.
Did he, Gene?
Yeah.
How was he?
It's great. We had all of Kiss and just him once.
Ask Jay how they were again.
How were they?
Christine's banked her whole life on the fact that he hit on her, but I'm pretty sure he did the old any girl in the room at a radio show thing, but Christine took it very personal.
What was the move, Christine?
I don't know. He said he was sleazy and creepy.
He's like, you've seen how long my tongue is.
Yeah,
you know.
Just some old Jewish man telling me, fuck me.
I know you do a perfect Gene Simmons, so I was just going to try to hand him the belt of bullets.
You went, look at that babushka. Look at that face. Look at that punum.
Look at that beautiful babushka. Boom.
Yeah.
Sebastian Bach's stories. He walks in the house and he said, he goes, dude, I went to that guy's house and that guy has a fucking Kiss museum in his house, which he does. He has a room dedicated to every piece of Kiss merchandise. And I walked in, there was a bag with 100 Kiss cell phone covers. And I said, dude, what the fuck is that? Yeah. And Gene goes, that's our new promotion for Kissmas. It's our new Kiss cell phone covers. Can I have one of those? I wish I could, but if you go to kissonline.com. And he wouldn't give him one piece of plastic.
Yeah, he's dead serious about it.
Dude, that's so funny.
Got straight up business.
What an icon in merchandising. If you just follow what Kiss did,
when we had them in here as a group, Eric, the drummer, Eric Singer, right?
Yep.
He was giving him Gene Simmons so much shit because we brought up the soda again. We're like, Moneybag Soda, we already met Gene when he came in to promote that. And Eric Singer just goes, well, where is the soda? Where does it go?
Yeah.
You keep saying in stores now, Gene. I've never seen it. You guys ever? He starts going us. Do you guys ever see it? Have anybody here ever seen it in a 7-Eleven? He's like, it is carried in 7-Elevens and blah blah. He's like, I haven't seen it in a 7-Eleven. Everybody here go to 7-Eleven once in a while. You ever see Moneybag Soda? It's not really the point.
Eric's the one guy who will bust his balls. Somebody dumped a video of Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley fighting on YouTube. It's like 25, 30 years old. Somebody interviewed them for the Dick Clark New Year's Eve show and dumped the entire unedited interview, which is them arguing with each other in between the takes, where Gene actually stops them. It's a really passive aggressive argument, but essentially it's every time Gene Simmons answers a question, he says something super cool and rock starry, and then Paul Stanley shits on him every time he answers a question.
Is this it?
Yeah, this is the question. Oh, this is the interview.
These are going to be for either one of you two, whoever wants to answer. Okay, let me know. Let's do it.
They're not looking at each other, by the way.
Yeah.
Which is key, because once the tension starts to build.
What about that silly music in the background? That's okay. I knew that.
Whenever he's wearing rock and roll clothes, it always seems like it's a costume.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna guess this is probably unholy, like
Lick It Up times.
I think it was Revenge.
No looking into the camera. No looking into the camera. Here, and he'll walk in front.
The guy asks questions. Gene answers it super cool. They go to Paul, and before Paul answers the question, he shits on Gene's answer.
That's kind of cool, though.
Some video problem.
I like shitting.
I will say, wait till we get to the part here, but I do when I saw Kiss live for the first time this year.
Really?
Me and Christine went after the show one night. We walked over to Madison Square Garden, got there before they went on. It was great. Great seats. And I'd never seen him before. However, and we talked about it on the show already, but you've seen him a zillion times, I know.
Yep.
Paul Stanley talking between the songs is the most flamboyant, hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that voice can't be real what he's doing. It's, everyone here's so beautiful. Is everybody just having the best time ever?
Well, there's two Paul Stanleys. There's offstage Paul Stanley where I saw him in an interview where somebody said,
"Sup, blood?
Why is Kiss so amazing?" And he said, "You know, a lot of people are envious of Kiss. I'm even envious of Kiss." It's like super confident, dude.
Yeah.
And then there's onstage Paul Stanley where in Las Vegas I saw him say, "All right, people, now listen. You know, I know that this town, Las Vegas, is known for its buffets. And I can tell you right now, after this show, I see a lot of people in the front row that I really want to eat." And he started fixing his hair.
Oh, dude, that's so funny.
I saw the show again in New York at Madison Square Garden, and I talked to all the employees and said, "Hey, did you hear what he said in Vegas when you guys were there? When he said he was going to eat the front row like a buffet?" And 3 different guys said, "Did you hear what he said in Omaha?" And I said, "No." 3 different guys said, "Did you hear about Omaha?" And apparently in Omaha, he said, "All right, Omaha, now listen. You know, I know this town, Omaha, Nebraska, is known for its Angus beef. And I can tell you right now, after this show, I'm going to want to sink my teeth into some meat." And the whole crowd went,
What?
And he came to
Omaha.
Yeah.
Came back to the mic. "Well, now, wait a minute. Hold on. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a thigh or a rump roast." And the crowd went,
No,
"What?"
You're not helping
They started
yourself.
chanting,
Yeah.
"God hates fags. God hates fags. God
My
hates
ears
fags."
are burning. This man.
No, lots of you out there don't like homosexuals, but everybody likes to lick it up.
Turn to your left. Turn to your right. Kiss everybody. Gay orgy time in Omaha. Pull your penises out. Women, get out of here.
Get your mouth around a nice tube steak right next to you. No, I don't care.
Oh, you got a bull standing right to your right. Hot meat.
Everybody's hanging heavy here in Omaha.
It's good to be in Denver, Colorado, where you guys mass shoot each other.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people that I want to shoot into.
The things you're known for. I know Florida's known for homicidal teenagers. I see a couple of young bloods I'd like to kill in the front row.
Biloxi, Mississippi, you're known for your violent racism. Well, I see a couple darker people that I feel uncomfortable around.
"All right, Denver. I know you like your mass shooting. Let's all go to the high school and fuck people up.
Let's go even it with our enemies.
Bedford, Massachusetts, I know you're known for being the birthplace of Rocky Marciano. There's a couple of black people I'd like to punch in this crowd.
Roanoke, Virginia, you love your opiates. I know a couple of faded out.
Just specific to people.
Kansas City, Missouri, I know y'all worried that your meth lab's gonna blow up while you enjoying some Kiss, but I say let it happen.
Oh, dude.
All right, Tucson, I know you love your Dan soda.
Yeah.
And your drug trafficking. Click it up.
There's some people here I want to smuggle in my butt tonight.
No, Gallus. You're known for being your lax security and letting people through the border. Well, I see a couple coyotes in the front row.
All right, Nogales, who wants to make a drug tunnel?
Yeah. You've been known for your tunnels. Yeah, dude, he seems just...
A Kiss tunnel?
He's a
tunnel from Kiss?
Yeah, Gene does it. We're doing our own traffics.
My favorite thing of your impression, Craig, is always the upswing. When you like leave me voicemails back in the day, it goes, "It's Gene Simmons. From Kiss. Like the swing up of that is the best.
And the reason I did is because the first time he confronted me on the Howard Stern show, someone gave him my phone number. I was headlining Caroline's that night for the first time, which for a comic is
huge.
That's a big deal when you do Caroline's for the first time.
Absolutely.
And someone gave him my phone number. I still have the voicemail. He left me a short message. Boop. Hi, Greg. This is Gene Simmons. From Kiss. Like, I'm going to confuse you with, like, Gene Simmons from Pet Boys.
From like another movie he was in or something.
Gene Simmons, the black linebacker from the 1978 Penn State team? Hey, what's up, man? Gene Simmons.
This is Gene Simmons from Free Jack. Emilio Estevez vehicle of the late 80s.
I want you to know that I know you're headlining Caroline's. I know this is a big deal. That's why the Kiss Army is behind you. And I support you. That's why I'm going to be in the front row.
And I don't know if you were with me that night, but Gene showed up with a bunch of women.
Yes.
And then after the show, he sent Drew Barrymore's mom, Jade Barrymore, into my dressing room to say, Gene wants to invite you to a strip club to hang out with him tonight. And I was hanging out with a couple of buddies who were huge Kiss fans. They were going, dude, and I go, is it okay to bring a couple of friends? They said, whoever's with you is a friend of Gene. So we went to the VIP club on 25th or something like that, 26th. And
stop squinting your eyes at me like I know.
So
you got a residency there, yeah?
You're a monthly member.
Jay, where did we get herpes? Was that the VIP?
Where's that place used to give you the punch cards if you got the lap dances?
You said the dancers were better because they were smuggled in and they were children? What?
We go to the strip club. And it's weird being with a rock star because as comics, even if we hang out with the biggest comics, you don't experience the kind of intensity that rock stars feel.
Sure.
You know, unless maybe you're around like Chappelle or something like that. You see like a real intensity to a guy like that. And we walked in the strip club and it was like record scratch. They just started playing Kiss and we sat down and all the girls in the strip club came over to us to hang out with Gene, and he had like 3 women on his lap with me and my buddies on the end of the couch looking pathetic going, yay!
Oh yeah.
Go, Gene!
He's such an unattractive guy.
Yeah.
He has liver spots.
I mean, but they lay it out for him.
But he's a rock star.
Christine was genuinely turned on by thinking that she got the offer.
Yeah, giddy.
And would she do it? Probably. If I didn't exist or was away for a few minutes.
Is that the kind of thing that you would talk about while you're having sex with Christine to turn her on?
What?
That Gene Simmons wants her?
No.
No? That's not like, that doesn't end up in like role playing at all.
I think in the world, she'd probably be more excited if Ricky Velez thought she was hot than fucking.
Yeah,
fucking Gene Simmons, an old Jewish guy, should find her hot.
Yo, Christine's dope.
Yo, I think Christine looks fly as shit. I
She
don't
takes
care
it
if
too.
she does it, and that's fine. She does it, but they come around calling and
Look,
she beat it.
Hi, so it's Pete. Is it okay if Ricky Fox? It's Pete Davidson. Is it okay if Ricky Fox?
Where's my dad? Christine's really hot.
Listen, I'm making a new movie. I think Ricky needs to fuck Christine. Is that okay?
Just some light full frontal stuff.
Whatever. I just want to see her box. Sorry, Ricky.
I just want to see it.
I just want to see it.
Dude, that's got to be a weird thing to be at a strip club and just be like, hey, can I have some?
Well, he tried to do this move where he saw me looking pathetic on the end of the couch and he went, hold on 1 second. And he looked at all the girls.
Let me ask you a question. Do you like stand-up comedy?
No, I guess.
Oh, I hate that.
And they go,
If I were you, I would have ran into the bathroom. I hate that.
I would have walked away too. I would have walked away from hanging out with Gene
so
Simmons.
uncomfortable.
The other end of this failed so miserably. He goes,
Do you like stand-up comedy? You do. Great. Because this gentleman right here.
I'm feeling this one.
You can't even believe what the line
This is the first story I've been felt we've ever had.
This gentleman right here is the gentleman who does the impression of me.
Oh,
Isn't that something?
All the girls look at me and I go, what's going on? And they all went, nothing. And I went, okay, that's about right.
He does
That's about right.
I thought he was going to start giving you credits, which almost puts his bet. And then he just goes, his biggest thing is me.
Yeah, dude. What a crazy narcissistic way to.
Dude, is there anything worse than being in a room where only one person in a room full of people is excited about you?
Nightmare.
And tries to explain to everyone else in the room
Dude.
why they should be excited.
A fucking nightmare.
One thing about Kiss, I've done 3 of those Kiss cruises.
Yeah.
And Kiss, as part of the package of getting on the cruise, they take a
You have
photo.
to get fingered by George Lopez.
By a drunk George Lopez. They take a photo with all 3,000 fans.
Wow.
Everyone gets a photo, and
Wow.
they're in full makeup and costume, standing there for hours a day, taking pictures with all the fans on the boat. Which, the flip side of that, if you look at, and there are pictures of this somewhere online, the Lynyrd Skynyrd meet and greet from the Lynyrd Skynyrd cruise. Lynyrd Skynyrd met their fans, but their meet and greets, the photos were done with the band members sitting on bar stools, not looking at their fans. In some of the photos, they're actually talking to each other.
Oh, it's great. And you just come stand
behind them.
It's like your feet here, and
Yep.
you're just like standing.
And you get behind
Like,
them,
gives a shit.
and
Yeah.
they're just, some of those shots are, they're just, the band just sits there on bar stools while their fans walk behind them. And they could not give less of a shit.
Everything's a cruise now.
Yeah. Well, there's money in it. The band gets to keep all the money.
It's really kind of ridiculous that
It's
we're not
kinda
planning a Skankfest cruise yet.
You know, when you get to a point where you can just take the door for a comedy club, it's like, all right, we'll give you X amount, 80%, 60%, whatever, the door, and then we'll take all the...
I've heard the rumors.
All the booze. All right. 100% the door, whatever.
Rumors
If
of
you
that.
can sell, you can take that money.
Sure.
And it's the same thing with these cruises. The cruise ships just say, look, you take all the money from whatever you can sell it for. We want the booze. We're going to sell the booze to your 3,000 fans, and then you keep whatever the $3,000 a cabin you're going to get.
Isn't it like over expenses though? It's like
It's like $250 a cat. You have to buy out the boat.
Yeah, you buy out the
And
boat.
you also need a credit line. So you need a credit line. You have to buy out the boat at a certain rate.
You're charging $250 like as like the cost of a cabin, basically.
Well,
so when you're
$1,000.
charging $1,000 a thing, you're keeping X amount on the cabin, but you do have to rent the cabin to some degree. Like you have to rent the boat from them.
There are artists that are big enough that they just get the whole boat, and the boat wants to keep the gratuity and bar
and casino,
and they charge. I think it's like $200 per passenger for the gratuity.
Yeah, yeah.
So the gratuity is paid out, and everybody has to pay that except for the artists that are performing and people who are working on the cruise.
All right, this is Cruise Talk with Big J. Dan Soder.
If you're looking to get a successful cruise off the ground, if you got a big enough fan base, you're listening to the only radio show dedicated to cruise talk.
Started off with some funny Kiss, ended up with some shitty cruise talk.
Hey, you're listening to Docking It with Jay and Dan Soder, the only docking-themed cruise show on the radio.
There's a little Captain and Tennille for you right here.
And while you're cruising, I'll tell you what you're going to miss. Your Boll & Branch sheets.
Oh, you selling machine.
Ever since their family business became the industry leader with the world's most comfortable sheets, they've seen a lot of imitators making similar promises and even repeating words from their ads, but no one can duplicate the quality of Boll & Branch cotton. It starts out soft and it gets softer and softer over time. These are $1,000 sheets for only a couple $100, and the only sheets loved by hundreds of thousands of Americans, as well as 3 U.S. presidents. That's why 97% of customers surveyed said they sleep better on Boll & Branch, but you're not going to find them in big box stores because they're not there. Starting this summer, you get 100 nights to try them. Shipping is always free, and right now you're going to get $50 off your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com with promo code BONFIRE, spelled B-O-L-L and branch.com. Promo code Bonfire for $50 off. bollandbranch.com. Promo code Bonfire. What a fun time. That flow always flies by when you're in here, Craig.
Dude, Craig, always fucking great stories. I love hanging out. Craig Ass going to be at the Comedy Store on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood.
Sunset Boulevard.
July 14th. Go get tickets at Get Gas. That's GASS.com. Craig Gass, fucking hilarious.
It's always funny to have Craig come in. Like, we don't get to see each other very often.
Yeah.
A couple times a year, we bump into each other and hang out for a little bit. But just when we both see each other, we're always like, wow, like everyone looks so different. Like,
It's
Craig even like wearing like when we're getting older too. We're 20 years older than when we met. So it's like seeing Craig put on glasses to read.
Yeah.
It's such a thing. I'm like, oh wow.
Get ready to do my live read. This is Gene Simmons from Kiss. If you want to see Dan Soder, go to kissonline.com and click on my codpiece, or go to Cleveland at Hilarities, June 27th to June 29th. Nobody asked me to read this, but get tickets at dansoder.com.
Duke Sebastian Bach for Big J.
All right, get ready for Big J Okerson. He's going to be at fucking Off the Fucking Hook Comedy Club in Naples, Florida, June 27th through fucking 29th.
After that, he'll be at the fucking Funny Bone in Connecticut, July 11th through the 13th. Get your tickets at BigFuckingJComedy.com. BigJComedy.com. Let's fight.